Hello, everyone. The case I'll be going over with you today is the Terry versus Ohio case. Some facts about the Terry versus Ohio case is that Terry and two other men were observed by an officer in plain clothing and was believed from getting ready to do a case job or a stick up. The officer noticed these men and stopped them and gave them a frisk. While frisking them, the officer found concealed guns on two of the men. It was a .38 revolver caliber. After finding these two guns on these two men, the two men went to court and was given 3 years in jail. Now, in their defense, they argue that it's against their Fourth Amendment. It's against the Fourth Amendment for an officer to stop and violate them like that. Now, the whole entire story of the case is that the officer, while he was off duty, just walking around in normal clothing, he noticed two men acting strange in downtown area, walking in front of stores. One man will walk in front of the other as if he was pacing himself, and then the other man would walk up, catching up with them. And he noticed this because he actually served about 39 years on the force, working as a police officer for 39 years and a detective for 35 years. He's experienced in stopping and just taking random notice of people, observing them, not just suspicious people, all types of people. So it was more than a hunch. It was more like an experience on the reason why he stopped and noticed all these men, both these men, I mean. So after noticing them and like paying attention to what they were doing, he noticed a third man walked up. And this third man, they engaged in short conversation, and then they started walking and turning around the corner. He caught up with these men after turning the corner, and he identified himself as a police officer. Told them to come in the store, and he gave them a light frisk. He checked the outer layer of their clothing and found a concealed weapon on both these men. Now, they said this was a violation of the Fourth Amendment, but the court, in short, sided with them with a holding 8-1. The reasoning for this is because they believe stopping police officers stopping random people, giving them a frisk, is just part of the officer's right, and him frisking them and finding concealed weapons was necessary to keep himself and anybody around them safe. Another reasoning behind why it's not against the Fourth Amendment is because officers need the power to be able to stop situations before they happen. Because in short, if they can't, it would make the world a lot less safer.